What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Isa Studio. In today's tutorial, I'll be talking about force perspective. So I've seen a lot of images with this effect, and I like to talk about it on the channel. So I decided to do some research. And one thing I noticed is for you to actually do this force perspective, you need to have a camera of your own to make your life easy. If not, you are going to get worked up trying to find two or three images to match your first perspective. Okay, so let's try and explain. Let me try and explain what first perspective is. First perspective is trying to make something that is bigger appear smaller when you see it, or something that is smaller appear bigger when you look at it from the perspective. Okay, just picture it like someone holding the pyramid on his or her hand. So that's something that has to do with force perspective. Okay, so we have so many other type of force perspective, but that's just the one I can use to define. Okay, for this image, I'm going to show you how to do this one. So I'm going to be using this image and this other image to create this effect. Okay, so now what we are going to be doing is I'm going to duplicate this one to make it very fast. Duplicate. Okay, let's not duplicate it yet. Let's decrease the opacity, and I'm going to drag it up till when it matches the perspective. Okay, so something like this matches this perspective, and I'm going to drag and make it look bigger. So something like this. Okay, now it's matching the perspective. You can actually take it up. Let's just take it up and make it match very well. All right, so I'm setting the image now. And now that we have it like this, we can now go and duplicate the layer, Control J, to duplicate the first layer on top. So let's increase the opacity of the two, back one, and increase the opacity of this one, two. I'm going to turn this off, turn this on, and double click, and I'm going to use the underlaying layer, the blending mode, and bring it like this. So I'm removing it from the top side. So to make the effect more visible, I'm going to create a layer mask on this one and grab the brush tool, and I'm going to paint with black to hide it from the side. So we have something like this. Let's hide it very well. Okay, so we have it like this. And now we can go ahead and double click again to bring up the blending option, and let's adjust it to taste. I'm going to blend it very well. Hold on Alt, and let's separate this. So we have it like this. All right, let's keep. And we have it back. Okay, so this okay for me. I prefer it like this. So now that we have this, I'm going to turn this one on, and I'm going to click on the mask, Control I to invert the mask, and I'm going to do this paint with foreground color white, and let's make this place visible. Sorry, let's try and maintain. So something like this. Right, I guess we're good now. Everything. So now once you can try and balance the color of the two image. So for us to do that, I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to grab the curves. So let's first create a solid layer and drag it on top. And this solid layer, I'm going to make it 28, 28, 28, one to make it complete ash. 28, 128, 128, and 128. So it's complete ash. Change the blending mode to color. Now you're going to see the lightness of the two is different. So click on this one, go grab your curve, and we're going to bring down the lightness of that one. So let's bring it down, lightness down. Okay, you can use this one, but it's going to appear brighter. So let's try and bring it down, lightness, so it matches that's the light. the light part of the image. You can, okay, let's leave it like this. I guess the two lightness are the same now. And let's turn off this layer and we have it like this. Okay, so one other thing we can adjust is the saturation of the two. So I'm going to grab the saturation adjustment layer, hue and saturation, and it's only affecting this one on top. So right now we have more saturation on it. So let's just try and increase the saturation just a bit, and we can make it more cooler. All right, so we can also change the hue. All right, so I'm going to leave it like this. Now we have it as before and then the after. So it's now it's matching the two layers. So this is just like color correction. All right, so now you can go ahead and create a stand visible layer for that. Control Shift Alternate E. Sorry, Control Shift Alternate E. Create a stand visible layer. I'm going to get rid of this one. And then we can add some effect. So go to curve, bring it down very like this, and then grab the brush tool, make it big, and let's try and create this dab once X to dab, Ctrl Z. Go ahead, make the brush hardness strong and bring it down. Sorry, after doing that, let's bring it down and do it like this. Okay, so we can actually bring it down the more. All right, so now we can go to properties of the mask. Sorry. Enter mask. Yeah, we have view property. Yeah, then go to feather and feather it out to something like this. So we can zoom in and see. Okay, so that's okay. And bring it down a little. Yeah. So now let's do some color grading. Grab some color balance, and you can just try a lot of things. I'll make it warm and give it some magenta. So I'm trying to balance the two colors together. Can give it like this. Go to the shadows. Can have the morning look. Wow, interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the highlight and add in some cool green, and we have it as before and then the after. Okay, so you can do more and more and more to the image. And if I want to do, I'm gonna add some. Let's click on this one on the unit saturation and add the color lookup, and we can turn the night to day from night to day, and let's see night from day. Okay, we already created stand visible area, right? Yes, that's why it's not showing. So let's turn this one off. So we have the night from day. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back and choose the night from day, moonlight. Okay, and you can just try out new things like this. So I'm going to stop at this side. I'm just trying out new things. So this is how to create a first perspective, one of your first perspective image. Okay, so I like that's the first one. And you can go more vibrant, add some vibrance, total vibrance to the image, and do more other things. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comment section. See you for now. See you guys in the next video.